Hi everybody, my name is Brett Pikert. I'm the owner and operator of Pikert Farms. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about our pickle kit that we've been selling at the farmer's market. This has been something that my wife's idea of putting this together. We've been making our own pickles out of the pickling cucumbers and find this to be very refreshing. We love eating them. They're super simple, they're super easy to make. And so we put these together and it's been just a huge success at the market. And I wanted to kind of share today with you guys a little bit about how to make these simple refrigerator pickles. It's a really simple recipe. It has garlic in it. It has about 1.5 tablespoons of pickling salt. It has 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar or white vinegar, whichever you want to use, and then some peppercorns. You can add some different things to it also, like bay leaves, or we have some versions of them too where we've added onions, some celery that we grow in the garden also. And so you can kind of play with this and make it something that might fit your taste a little bit better. But then we'll use our dill and our pickling cucumbers. You don't have to use a pickling cucumber, but a pickling cucumber is really made for this because it's a little drier. It's going to give you a nice crisp taste when you put it in the brine. Whereas when we've done this with our other Ashley cucumbers or another variety, they tend to get a little soggy or the middles kind of fall out of them. So, and then dill. We grow our own dill in the garden, but that's another thing that you don't see very often, and you can pick this up at either H-E-B or Market Street. So to make this, it's actually really simple. We're just going to use a quart mason jar here, cleaned already. We clean everything up. I've already washed all the cucumbers. Just wash them with some cold water, dry them off. They're good to go from there. So what we like to do is take our cucumbers first and go ahead and chop them up and put them in here. And then we'll just add everything to the top of it and then shake it up. So what we typically like to do is to take our pickling cucumbers. I like them a little bit thicker. And so I cut the ends of them off, drop them in here. We have 4 or 5 cucumbers right here, but you typically don't need this many to fill up your jar. We'll just keep going here and see how much it fills it up. This is one of those things that I personally don't like pickles. I don't like a pickle that is fermented or a pickle that is canned. To me, the skins are really hard and sometimes chewy, but I love cucumbers. I eat cucumbers almost every day. I take them to work with me in the wintertime, and I take them with me especially in the summertime when I can grow my own. And so it really is just more of a good, refreshing cucumber to me than a pickle that can get kind of soggy. So once you take your pickles and just chop them up in here, then we're just going to go ahead and add our peppercorns. And in our kits, my wife actually puts these together just like this. All you have to do is take and pour in here. Put your apple cider vinegar there, your pickling salt, little garlic here, and then I just went and cut some dill out in the garden, and so I'm just gonna cut this up a little bit here and drop it in here. I will even make it with not just the leaves there, but I'll sometimes just go ahead and take and put the seed heads in there also. Just my preference. So once we have those in there, then we'll just add our 1.5 cups of water in here. Put the lid on it and just shake it up a little bit. We want to kind of get that salt dissolved in there. And voila. These typically would sit for about 24 hours, but we find that if we do them in the evening, the next morning they're good to go and they taste great. So that right there is just a simple way to make a refrigerator pickle. You can either you can pick up a kit from us at the farmer's market if you're out there, or you can just find these things at your grocery store and make your own.